My 4 years at Joliet West have really altered and changed not just my viewpoint, but also my personality and my reaction to certain aspects such as education and family. My family has played a key role in my life because of the fact that they've pushed me to do my best and become the top student of my class so that I may one day obtain the job that I desire and the opportunity to attend a good college. But we all know how that turned out. Ultimately, throughout my life, I have learned that family is there to stay and will always have your back. Let it be through thick or thin, and them being able to be there for someone to give you guidance over the hardships that are faced in life. Education has been strongly pushed on me since I was a little kid because my parents believe that being educated is a necessity if I was to have a good job where little to no hard labor will be needed. Thus, they have believed that using your brain more than your physical body will make life easier. This isn't incorrect because I have seen the effects from both my parents, as my dad works in a construction union and my mom had worked in an office as an accountant. Don't get me wrong, both jobs are demanding, but one is more physically demanding than the other. I guess what I'm trying to say is that my parents want the best for me, like in the novel In the Hate You Give, where Star's parents try to push her to succeed in a better school, thus that she is able to surpass her parents and live better than them, allowing her to have a fruitful future. Throughout my 4 years, I have been involved in either AP classes and or honors classes, exceeding in all with the mentality that a C was not an acceptable grade to obtain. In the attempt to finish off high school in the top 25% of my class, I continuously worked hard. But due to my laziness, or should I say senioritis, as well as my close minded mentality, I missed out on many school opportunities such as sports and clubs, other than just HOSA, which I didn't last long in. I have had to pay for these mistakes with both scholarships and academic opportunities, as my hard work was thrown away my senior year and I had to drop three of my AP classes due to my work ethic. But what really affected me was my counselor stating that if I was not able to graduate, it was mostly due to me not finishing off the needed amount of credits. At this point, I was really disappointed in myself as an individual because it felt as if I had thrown away the opportunities that my parents had presented me, but also it felt as if I had disappointed my parents, which had high hopes for me. In the end, they came around, telling me that what had happened. It was now time to stand back up and finish what I had started off with the best of my ability. My parents have pushed education on me and my siblings, but they have also pushed us to go out and explore the world, because a good memory will always be worth more than any sums of money that you possess. That is why when I had the ability to travel with my own money, I took the opportunity and decided to go on an adventure from the east to the west coast. With my first trip, which started in the beginning of my senior year, I went back to my home state of California. I was raised there until the age of 8 in Sacramento. When I was in California, I visited LA. Trust me, it's overhyped. But then again, it is a great place to go with the family, especially if you go to Universal or Disney. As for my second trip, I went to Miami, which is boring unless you have a fake ID or you're 21. But the experience is all that counts in the end because I got to experience new cultures and new environments that weren't familiar to me. But it ultimately became a learning experience because I did realize that people in Florida aren't always on crack, just half the time. The other half, they're just living their life, enjoying it day by day. But in all honesty, traveling has become one of the things I want to keep on doing because I want to learn about different perspectives and cultures by meeting new people, which then gives me insight to their lifestyles and will then really help me have an open mind about others. Throughout my years at Joliet West, I have seen little changes as an individual as I've kept my head low and kept quiet until the end of my junior year when I really decided to let go and experience life. Now, looking back with less than a week to finish my high school career, I have regrets with clubs I didn't join or activities I didn't do, but ultimately selling myself short. But I'm happy and proud to say that I'm in a good position in life where now I know that I have gained more friends and experiences that are either good or bad throughout my high school career that I will cherish for the rest of my life. For that I am happy, but sadly this chapter in our lives is over.
Oh,
Now,
buddy
the
pulled
class
up with
of
a
2019
snap.
will move on to our next step in life. Let it be the work industry or college, never forget your stripes, Tigers. As for the upcoming seniors, the real world is around the corner.
Rip.
Be prepared.
Rip your car, bro.
For real.
Rip your car.